What's going on, guys? It's your boy Adjen back again for another Outerplane video. And for today, it's time for another clear guide on how to 3-star stage 12 hunts. And this time, it's against the Twin Beetle, where you can get some really nice weapons and accessories. But you should be also doing this one because of the drops that you can get here, because this one, the new drops token of earth, is needed for you to craft another transistone that can change any substat that you want in an equipment. So this one is really good. So you should be farming this one at least to get enough of this one to craft per month. You are only limited to craft the transistone twice per month. So that is just calculate how many times you need to clear this dungeon. And clearing the stage 12 gives you more of these tokens, and then some really nice, not really a guaranteed legendary weapons, but the drop rate per equipments are a bit higher compared to stage 10 or stage 11. So yeah, Twin Beetle is not that hard in my honest opinion. It's probably the easiest among the three new releases of the Hunt 12s for the weapon and accessory dungeon. And let me tell you the secret to dealing this one. But first of all, I think Eternal is really necessary and mandatory in this clear. I don't think anyone can replace Eternal in this team. So the team composition is this one, a mono fire team. Why mono fire team? Because the boss are earth element, and by having a complete mono team gives you more CP generation. Yes, you will be generating a lot of CP by having a mono team. And also, that is also the secret to clearing this one really fast and really easy. Having some CP generated accessory or talisman, that is the way to go. You don't need to target the green one, this one, the Mekril. You only need to focus on Dekril. The main mechanic of the boss is that if you miss an attack on the boss, this one, a single target attack, this boss will do some AoE counter attack, and that one will deal you poison debuff to your allies or to your team, and then the boss will grant a barrier to themselves for 2 turns. So you really want to avoid not hitting the boss. Also, you really don't need to use AoE attack skill on this one. Why you don't need to attack? You don't need to use AoE, because as you can see here, when hit by an attack that targets all enemies that is not a skill chain, grants increased evasion to all allies for 2 turns. And that increase in evasion is really high. It will make them really untouchable. You will miss a lot, and then once you miss, the boss will counter attack you with Atlas, and that's probably GG. And also, to avoid getting miss hit to the boss, is that you need high accuracy for your characters. Some players have cleared this one using Cindy as their main accuracy buffer, but I don't really want to use that one, because that one is somewhat risky, because Cindy might die in some counter attacks. But that is my thought process regarding that one. But here, it's pretty easy. I think Air can be substituted with Iris. If you build Iris, maybe you can substitute her for Air. But Air is just really darn good in this stage, because she hits hard and she has a strip debuff. Her S2 can strip the buff from the enemy, which is really needed once the boss buff the increase in evasion. And as you can see, this is the stat of my Air. 291 accuracy. I'm using as a accuracy necklace here. If possible, you may want to use accuracy necklace on your character, especially your main DPS. Air is using accuracy necklace. Valentine is also using accuracy necklace, and my Valentine has 272 accuracy. And then Eternal, I don't really have that much accuracy gear. As you can see, only plus 10 and no reports. And accuracy of my Eternal is below, it's somewhat lower, 239. But it is what it is. And then my Tio has very low accuracy, 208. If you are not confident with your character's accuracy, when trying to normal attack the boss, avoid targeting the red one. Just for example, if my Tio gets her turn, don't attack the red one, just attack the green one. So that even if it's miss, the boss will not do some counter attacks. That is the trick to that one. And also, once the fight starts, once Eternal gets her first turn, if you don't land the debuff from her S3, just reset. That is crucial in this fight. By the way, I've already made the showcase clear about this one. Just check that one out on my in my channel. So yeah, once you miss the Eternal's what do you call this, debuff from her S3, just reset. That is really helpful because that is a reduced debuff and also an unhealable debuff to the boss. Also, once the boss got buffed with the increased evasion, try to cleanse those buffs with Eternal's S2 and also Air's S2. Just save those strip debuff skill for when the boss buffs themselves with the increase in evasion, because once they increase in evasion, you will be hitting miss a lot and they will counter attack a lot and also debuff you with poison. And Tio can only cleanse once because if the boss is counter attacking every time you attack, then Tio cannot cleanse all of them and you will die with the DOT debuff. Now, if your chain skill is already ready and the boss does not have an increase in evasion, that is the time where you should be using your chain skills. If the boss does not have a buff, use your chain skills. You can spam that one. As you can see, the gears that I'm using with my characters, 6-star, Rogue's Charm, recovers 10 chain points when an attack scores a critical hit, 59 crit chance here, but it will become 100% because of Valentine's S2 buff. This one, I'm not confident with my critical chance here, so I'm just using this one just to be sure that I will still be generating some chain points. This one, when attacking with an advantageous element, since Tio has a type advantage element against the boss, this is guaranteed 5 chain points. If you have higher rarity, much better. Eternal is using Rogue's Charm also, 6-star. Same with Valentine, 5-star Rogue's Charm. So yeah, that is the main key points in trying to clear this one. It's very easy, although you might need some gear accuracy gears for this one, especially the accuracy necklace. That is the only thing that that makes this clear really easy, having enough accuracy. What is the number of accuracy you needed to hit the boss? I think, as far as I know, correct me if I'm wrong, if you see the boss evasion stats here, 283, I think you need at least 283 also accuracy, or more than this one, to hit the boss. My air is not missing, so, and my air has a 291, so I think this one is pretty safe to hit the boss. My Valentine is somewhat lower, but still pretty close to the boss evasion, so I think it's still pretty safe. But my Eternal is a gamble. 239 only. I don't have any more accuracy in my substats in my gears. That is why I just use this one. And mind you guys, the gears that I'm using here are not pretty much my main DPS gear. These are just my main these are just my spare gear. My main DPS gear was on my Rin here. This is my main DPS gear. It's on Rin, it's on Leo also, and also on my Distella. So yeah, I was really fascinated by this run because I'm not really using heavy investment with regards to the gear requirement for this one. So yeah, now that you know the secret to dealing with this one, it's now time for you to clear this one with 3 stars and just skip just use skip tickets once you already 3-star this one, because this fight is really annoying. It's very hard to auto this one, in my honest opinion. I don't know if someone will come up with an auto team for this one. Props to them if they will come up with an auto team, but for me, this is just a one and done clear. All of the weapon dungeons, Hunt 12, I think it's really hard to fully auto compared to the armor dungeon, because you can have some auto farming team against those dungeon, but in this time in the weapon and accessory dungeon, I think it's really hard to make an auto team for this one. Well, anyway guys, I think that's it for me for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it if you could help me grow my channel more. And thank you to everyone who are supporting my channel. I appreciate every one of you. Until next time, peace.